What's up, everybody? It's your boy True Wolf God, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another reaction. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Do not forget to grab your snacks, grab your drinks, grab your beverages, if you know what I mean, and don't forget to give me a little please. But other than that, let's lock in. Let's get into it. Let's continue. Superman and Batman versus everyone. Yeah.
We hit him like a linebacker and started pounding boy facing. And I'm telling you now, the last thing you want to see looking up while you getting your ish pushed in is this creepy mother. Even Captain Adam was like, yo, bro, chill. And then went right back to it. And Superman's like, I can't deal with no more fighting tonight, boy. We got to get the heck up out of here. And he hit him with the Hurricane Katrina special and grabbed the booty on the way out. So this story starts off like if you went for the bad ending, as somehow Lex Luthor becomes president, which is a surprise to many of people for many of reasons. Like, who the heck lost to Lex Luthor? How did people vote for the man that tries to take over the world every other day and changes his race every other series like a chameleon? And honestly, I think the movie said it the best on how all the people is.
22% of Americans now support his third-party bid. In a completely unrelated story, 22% of Americans now indicate a preference for getting in the with a red-hot poker.
And the only thing that makes this even wilder is that this man was actually a pretty good president. Homie done dropped the crime rate and everything. The boy done even got his own superhero team under him. He has Captain Adam, Power Girl, and Major Force, who's a guy I haven't even heard of before this movie. So I went and Googled the boy, and one of the first pictures I find looked like nightmare fuel. Nah, boy looked like he ready to take somebody booty. And this—
that is wild. That's a wild first pick. That's a wild, I ain't gonna lie. That's just trauma inducing. I don't even know, like, that is a wild, bro.
This guy aside, all the heroes cannot stop glazing Lex Luthor. They're like, this man has done made a change. And these boys have the gall to go up to Superman while he's in the midst of a Grand Theft Auto chasing and be like, yo, Superman, you gotta admit, Lex Luthor doing a pretty good job, don't you think? And my boys, I could tell by the look on Superman's face, he was ready to choke somebody. Like, I know these people did not just fly all the way out here to glaze my arch enemy in front of me. They gotta be out there caught him picking mine. So Superman's like, F this, and dips and goes off to see his bestie. Where he just needs confirmation from Bruce like, yo, am I going crazy or is everyone else wild? But Batman is a real ride or die, and he's like, hey, I don't trust that man either. You ain't effing with him, I ain't effing with him either. And I just gotta add this little tidbit in real quick because I don't know what universe these guys are in, but they got the most immaculate jawlines I've ever seen. It looked like it was chiseled on a granite. This gotta be the mewing universe. Either that or everybody is over here chewing on nuts and bolts for breakfast. But while in the midst of them talking, Lex Luthor comes on TV saying that he wants to meet up with Superman and bury the hatchet. They needed to work together and make a better world. And Batman can smell a trap from a mile away, and he's like, you're not going to this thing, right? So Superman goes and meets up with Lex Luthor. But on arrival, Lex starts talking his ish, and Superman feel like he just got Bill Cosby because homie got the room spinning. He's in a daze. He ended up putting his hands on Lex Luthor for a second. So the El Presidente had to whip out the secret security on Superman, that being Metallo. And boy, the way that Metallo started slugging Superman next to the whip really gave me flashbacks of them Def Jam games. And Superman already know that this kryptonite gag is getting old and it's about to be a pain in the butt. So he done grabbed the nearest car and showed Metallo his whack-a-mole skills. Then proceeds to blow it up. But this psycho cyborg done walked out the fire like he was the Terminator. And the only thing he got on him is these hands as he packed Superman up like a lunch leaf. And poor Superman over here trying to fight back the hardest he can. But he did not know Metallo got the Transformer upgrade as he returns the whack-a-mole favor from earlier to Superman by taking him to Pound Town. And Superman was not about to be part of this boy's hot girl summer, so he dips off to the graveyard trying to get away and starts playing catch with this man's face. But that kryptonite hitting a little too good. So Metallo tried to give a helping hand by busting out the 50 Shades of Grey move. And things was getting a little too freaky deaky, if you know what I mean. So Batman busts in and make this thing into a menage a trois. So Bats tries to get Superman out of there the best he can. But Metallo was on his Homer Simpson and said he had
Ripped his
chokes for
ass. Hold
they're the
up.
best he can. But Metallo was on his Homer Simpson and said he had chokes for everybody. So Superman had to save his best friend by dismantling this man. And Metallo gotta be from the new generation because he said, F get and jump, I'm gonna shoot somebody. So he pulls out a blicky and busts a cap up in Superman, which I gotta say, for the 30th time on this channel, Superman, how do you keep getting shot by a gun? So he falls into the grave and Batman jumps in after him as Metallo takes a chance to bury them alive. And the only way out is putting this bomb that Batman just happened to have up Superman's keister. And here was that exchange. So with that, they were able to make it down to the sewer system. And with that, they slowly make their way to the Wayne Manor. But before they get there, they get stopped by a man with a shotty. Oh, y'all lizard lickers on the wrong side of the sewer system over here. We don't do kindly to y'all folks around these parts. Alfred, it's me. Oh, Master Bruce, welcome home. So with this moment to catch their bearings, the boys try to heal up, and then they are interrupted by breaking news. As President-elect Lex comes on the TV and tries to gaslight and cancel Superman. My boy, I done never thought something like this was possible. He done framed it as Superman came in and killed Metallo and was trying to impeach this man with his fist. And bro, here's where the gaslighting and fake news kicks in, because boys like, yo, a comet is coming down that's made out of kryptonite, and we have hypothesized that the kryptonite has messed up this man's brain. He did it. He done gaslight Superman. Ain't nobody safe. And then on top of it, he put a bounty of $1 billion on my boy Soup. Homie got them One Piece numbers. And the boys just look at each other like, we so they know they gotta go get some evidence and clear their name. But on the way to do that, they get jumped by Banshee and the Popsicle Gang. That being comprised of Mr. Freeze, Captain Cold, Killer Frost, fine ass. And I don't know who the fourth guy is, but he comprised of Mr. Freeze, Captain Cold, Killer Frost, fine ass. And I don't know who the fourth guy is, but he really looked like an out-of-touch stereotype. But the matchmaking was not on the villain side for this one, as Superman makes quick work with him by taking Banshee up to the sky and have her lose consciousness from the lack of oxygen. And then from all the way up top, done shoot the lasers down on the Freezy boy. Oh, and we not done yet. That was just round one, as freaking Mongol and Solomon Grundy done came up ready to
both of them
shit up. He done pulled out the Iron Man chest blast ability on Superman and had this boy flying back. Then he went and jumped over to Superman and picked him up like a coat from the coat rack and put him back down like the price tag was too high and threw a kick in for good measure. And this man Mongol was really out here putting in work on Superman. He done threw him to the next stage like he was in a Tekken match. And Pete, this man is so cold. While Superman was still spinning from being thrown to the next stage, homie done capitalized it with a curve stomp. And when we cut to Batman, he is not faring any better, as Solomon Grundy starts waterboarding Batman. And they would have had this in the bag if Solomon Grundy didn't get a little too ahead of himself and wanted to peep under the mat, which gives Batman and Superman the advantage to turn the tables on these boys. And you could tell now that the boys are getting tired. It has been ass beating after ass beating all night long. They try to catch their breath, but they get attacked again as they started working Superman and had Batman being like, F that and skedaddle. But while Superman was getting pinned down, he done pointed out that he done saw a monkey up in the sky. And hey, before you think Superman was on his Frieza arc, this boy was actually spitting facts. There was an actual gorilla on top of the building. As the camera pans up to the most psychotic looking version of Gorilla Grodd I've ever seen, boy looked like if Harambe was off the finny. Homie looked like he ready to eat somebody's face off. But the monkey references ain't stopping as they pull this man down like King Kong. So finally, for a moment,
what is this?
the piece was ruined as a boss rush was starting to commence. I mean, everybody and their mama was trying to get this bag. Even the people that know damn well that they wasn't gonna be able to finish the job. They was like, hey, I'm just here to give it a try, big fella. So they end up getting jumped by every DC B-list to C-list villain that thought they had the chance of being the tax collector. And Batman and Superman after battle are actually starting to get overwhelmed and tired. But luckily, Captain Oppenheimer done came down with his tactical kill streak nuke on everybody. And boy, Batman and Superman were so relieved when the cavalry had arrived for the backup. And Batman and Superman were so relieved when the cavalry had arrived for the backup until Captain hit him with something that made him have to back up.
Warrant for your arrest, Superman.
What did he say? Oh no, we about to have some hero on hero crime right now. But Superman's like, that, and Batman hit him with a smoke screen. And Starfire done showed up too with her fine ass. I guess she upgraded from the Teen Titans and thought she could take the man with the S on his chest on, just for him to tackle her into the guy that is not Static Shock. They was out here doing the minorities different, put these boys at the border. But Captain Atom tried to hit Superman with the sneak attack until Power Girl shouted out, "Watch out," showing that she's still a real one. But it only helped so much as the nuclear duo go in on Superman. Homie hit him like a linebacker and started pounding boy's face in. And I'm telling you now, the last thing you want to see looking up while you getting your ish pushed in is this creepy mother. Even wild. Captain Atom was like, "Yo, bro, chill," and then went right back to it. And Superman's like, "I can't deal with no more fighting tonight, boy. We gotta get the heck up out of here." And he hit him with the Hurricane Katrina special and grabbed the booty on the way out. Now, when the boys in Shady are getting their moment of reprieve, let's head back to Lex Luthor, because his big first act as president is he's dealing with this big kryptonite meteor barreling down to Earth that we talked about earlier. And everyone advises him that he needs to get the superheroes help to do this, and homie's like, "Nah, I will never." And boy really got ahead of himself. He really done thought he was a real genius. He done shot the rockets up and didn't take account for the radiation. So when it hit the meteor, it didn't do squat diddly. So boy had to go back to that calculations every day and every night and found out that math wasn't helping him at all. So my boy just goes full primal and says, "F it, we're all gonna die. Survival of the fittest." So back with the heroes, they're talking to Supergirl like, "Hey, we appreciate you standing up for us and being on our side. We really do appreciate your fine ass, good, thick, luscious asses." What was I talking about? But Captain Cockblocker comes in the nick of time. And I guess they left Katana at home because she's nowhere to be found. And these boys feeling like they got one of their girls took major force, turns into major pain and starts blasting. So Power Girl come out swinging, and I feel like these people had a vendetta out for her because they said, "F Superman, F Batman, we jumping this chick." I'm talking, they started spamming moves on this chick. Starfire thought she was a DBC character the way she was spamming all these key blasts. And these two were so blinded by rage that Superman just snuck on in and gave him a quick chin check and had them decommissioned for the rest of the fight. And Captain Atom see that his team looking bad, so he goes in, tries to save them as well, and he starts slugging it out with Superman. And boy, the way Superman brought his hands together, I thought he was about to open his domain, but he psyched the boy out with a double uppercut. For real, I don't even know what you would call this move. Then closes the boy out with a mink to the face. And while that's happening, Batman is giving Major Creep over here a run for his money. And in the midst of it, Batman confronts him like, "Yo, what did Metallo say when you made him into scrap metal?" And the man literally made out of energies like, "Yo, you caught me. I done caught the body for the country. No regret." But Captain Atom and Power Girl had overheard this, and Shawty went and did the spear straight to my man's stomach, had him having bubble gut. He looked at her like, "Do you know what you have just done? It's about to be a nuclear fallout when I take this one." So the heroes peep that ish is about to get messy, and they have to take care of this load that Major Freak is about to drop. And Captain Atom steps up on his hot girl ish and says, "I will suck this man dry."
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Y'all
do not know my boy is known as the Kirby of DC.
That is
I'm talking,
wild.
homie done sucked boy up so hard he done left him as a bag of skin and nothing else. Oh nah, you about to see people get Captain Atom tattooed on their neck because they got that nuclear throat. Speaking about getting freaky deaky, back with Lex Luthor, who's still trying to deal with this kryptonite comet situation and ends up firing missiles and failing miserably. And to cope with this, he decides to shoot himself up with a whole bunch of kryptonite steroids. And I guess one of the side effects it does not list is it makes you make a whole bunch of bad decisions because homies start tonguing down Amanda Waller. Oh no, the Galaxy guys got nothing on this kryptonite. This thing will have you tonguing down war criminals. Sure, Amanda Waller herself couldn't believe what just happened. That engine done cranked for the first time in a millennium. While Lex Luthor over here waiting for the world to end getting his freak on, Batman and Superman are right outside the premises, ready to save the day until Superman gets yoinked off screen. Oh no, Superman just got sidewiped. It is a hit and run. Batman looked back and thought Superman had a new superpower of teleportation. And before he can really process what's going on, someone hits him with a net. So when it's revealed to us that two superheroes did not get the memo that Batman and Superman are the good guys, we see Shazam and Hawkeye standing over the boy. And Shazam and Hawkeye was talking down on the super duo. They thought they really had this thing in the bag. They done thought they was about to get their own movie. And who could blame them because Superman was out here desperate. Homie hit him with the heat vision and then try to end this quick with a haymaker. And the 11-year-old Billy Batson done caught that shit like it was nothing. He done over here giving him that hard handshake to the people that you trying to size up. Then he hit Superman with a 5-knuckle shuffle to the face. And boy, I don't know what was up with Billy Batson in this one, but he started beating up Superman like he owed him money or something. Billy was really over here gloating, saying, yo, boy, I got that magic on me. And we both know you not good when it come to magic. So I'm gonna go full Harry Potter on you and make this foot disappear up your ass. And Batman is not having much of a fun time with Hawkman either, as he is saucing our boy up. So Batman, being the one with the plan, is like, yo, let's swap dancing partners real quick, big fella. And Superman's like, bet that. So Superman chucks Shazam like a frisbee and goes and grabs Hawkman, ready to hit him with that seismic talk, while Batman done threw a missile at a child. Like, god dang, Batman. Even he thought he went a little too far. He had to go check on the kid like, yo, I might have just packed this kid up. He's like, yo, kid, speak to me. Is you alive? And Billy Bats his slick ass just hit him with a... And it is not looking good for our boys Overworld, as Lex Luthor has to break the news about the meteor. Hey everybody, President-elect Lex here, and funny story, I was using math to try to stop that meteor, and who knew it didn't work out? So we're all gonna die. But don't worry, I'm safe. Your president is safe, and I will be running for the next election term. So hopefully I can get your vote. Oh my God, we're all gonna die! So Lex Luthor, on his way to safety, is stopped by Shazam and Hawkman, and he's pleased to see him, hoping that they have taken care of the dastardly duo. Until homie gets picked up like he's about to be choke slammed and realizes that it's actually Superman and Batman on the scene. And I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of slick. The homie done hit him with a cosplay bait and switch. And hey, I don't ask this a lot, but if you could please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the video so far. We on the way to 10K. But sorry for the interruption. Back to the video. So now that they have this man apprehended, they are trying their best to save the world now, because they still had to deal with this whole meteor problem. So they have to make their way to the smartest person they know, being Toy Man 3, also known as Hero, who's a little too much of a fanboy like myself and has a Batman Superman style Gundam just chilling in the basement. Boy has to get a hobby for his hobbies. But Batman and Superman are ready to save the world, even though they are still public enemies to everybody. And this is the moment that Lex Luthor has one of the most legendary crash outs, because he busts in with his big suit of armor head at, trying to stop them from saving the world, because he's like, I'd rather this whole world die and burn before I let a superhero save it. Imagine being such a player hater and having such a hate boner for Superman. You down to kill the whole world just so you could prove a point. Somebody call Big Boy and Killer Mike, because this boy is on the kryptonite too hard. He need to get off this stuff. It got his brain rotted. So Batman has to shoot up the space in his Gundam monstrosity to stop this kryptonite meteor in the nick of time. And Lex was throwing hands for a good little bit until he realized that Superman was starting to dismantle this man piece by piece. Homie ran back to America like, boy, you can't touch me. We on American soil. I got diplomatic immunity. But you know, Superman got the cold lines on deck, and he hit him with a
Consider yourself impeached.
And Batman and Superman had done saved the day yet again.
W video, by the way. Check out the creator. Please check out the creator by hitting the link in the description down below.
Stare at the screen for more than 3 seconds.
Don't know what just happened there. But other than that, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the sub button. Much love. Be safe. Peace.